Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Arvan tells a story. I'm gonna tell about Germany. Germany, so pronounced Deutschland. Sometimes people call that. Officially, the Federal Republic of Germany. It's a country in Central Europe. It is the second most populous country in Europe after Russia, and the most populous member state of the European Union. Germany is situated between the Baltic and North Seas to the north and the Alps to the south. It covers an area of 357.22 square kilometers with a population of almost 84 million within its 16 constituent states. Germany borders Denmark to the north, Poland and the Czech Republic to the east, Austria and Switzerland to the south, and France, Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands to the west. The nation's capital and largest city is Berlin, and its fifth financial center is Frankfurt. The largest urban area is the Ruhr. Various Germanic tribes have inhabited the northern part of modern Germany since classical antiquity. A region named Germania was documented before AD 100. In the 10th century, German territories formed a central part of the Holy Roman Empire. During the 16th century, northern German regions became the center of the Protestant Reformation following the Napoleonic Wars and the dissolution of the Holy Roman Empire in 1806. The German Confederation was formed in 1815 and 1871. Germany became a nation-state when most of the German states unified into the Prussian-dominated German Empire. After World War I and the German Revolution of 1918 and 1919, the empire was replaced by the semi-presidential Weimar Republic. The Nazi seizure of the power in 1933 led to the establishment of a totalitarian dictatorship, World War II, and the Holocaust. After the end of World War II in Europe and a period of Allied occupation, Germany was divided into the Federal Republic of Germany, generally known as West Germany, and the German Democratic Republic, East Germany. The Federal Republic of Germany was founding member of the European Economic Community and the European Union, while the German Democratic Republic was a communist Eastern Bloc state and member of the Warsaw Pact. After the fall of the communism, German reunification saw the former East German states join the Federal Republic of Germany on 3rd of October 1990, becoming a federal parliamentary republic. Germany is a great power with a strong economy. It has the largest economy in Europe, the world's fourth largest economy by nominal GDP, and the fifth largest by PPP. As a global leader in several industrial, scientific, and technological sectors, it is both the world's third largest exporter and importer of goods. As a developed country which ranks very high on the Human Development Index, it offers social security and a universal healthcare system, environmental protections, tuition-free university education, and it is ranked as 16th most peaceful country in the world. Germany is a member of the United Nations, EU, NATO, Council of Europe, the G7, the G20, and the OECD. It has the third greatest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Okay, we move to the history. Pre-human ancestors who were present in Germany over 11 million years ago are theorized to be among the earliest ones to walk on two legs. Ancient humans were present in Germany at least 600,000 years ago, the first non-modern human fossil. was discovered in the Neanderthal. Similarly, dated evidence of modern humans has been found in the Swabian Jura, including 42,000 years old flutes, which are the oldest musical instruments ever found. The 40,000 years old Lion Man and 35,000 years old Venus of Hohlfels. The Nebraskites created during the European Bronze Age has been attributed to German side. The Germanic tribes are thought to date from the Nordic Bronze Age or the pre-Roman Iron Age. From southern Scandinavia and North Germany, they expanded south, east, and west, coming into contact with the Celtic, Iranian, Baltic, and Slavic tribes. Under Augustus, the Roman Empire began to invade lands inhabited by the Germanic tribes, creating a short-lived Roman province of Germania between the Rhine and Alps rivers. In 980, 3 Roman legions were defeated by Arminius. By 180, when Tacitus wrote Germanic tribes had settled along the Rhine and the Danube, the line Germanicus, occupying most of modern Germany. However, Baden-Württemberg, southern Bavaria, southern Hesse, and western Rhineland had been incorporated into Roman provinces. Around 260, Germanic peoples broke into Roman-controlled lands. After the invasion of the Huns in 375 and with the decline of Rome from 395, Germanic tribes moved further southwest. The Franks established the Frankish kingdom and pushed east to subjugate Saxony and Bavaria, and areas of what is today Eastern Germany were inhabited by Western Slavic tribes. East Francia and the Holy Roman Empire. Carlem founded the Carolingian Empire in 800. It was divided in 843. The eastern successor kingdom of East Francia stretched from the Rhine in the west to the Alps River in the east and from the North Sea to the Alps. Subsequently, the Holy Roman Empire emerged from it. The Ottonian rulers 919 until 1024 consolidated several major duchies in 996. Gregory V became the first German pope, appointed by his cousin Otto III, whom he shortly after crowned the Holy Roman Emperor. The Holy Roman Empire absorbed northern Italia and Burgundy under the Salian emperors. Although the emperors lost power through the investiture controversy, under the Hohenstaufen emperors, German princes encouraged German settlement to the south and east. Members of the Hanseatic League, mostly North German towns, prospered in the expansion of trade. The population declines starting with the Great Famine in 13 and 15, followed by the Black Death of 1348 until 1350. The Golden Rule ensued in 1356 provided the constitutional structure of the empire and codified the election of the emperor by 7 prince-electors. Martin Luther, Protestant reformer Johannes Gutenberg, introduced movable type printing to Europe, laying the basis for the democratization of knowledge. In 15 and 17, Martin Luther insisted the Protestant Reformation, and his translation of the Bible became the standardization of the language. The 1555 Peace of Augsburg tolerated the evangelical faith, but also decreed that the fate of the prince was to be the fate of his subjects. From the Colossus War through the 30 Years' War, religious conflict devastated German lands and significantly reduced the population. German Confederation and Empire. Following the fall of Napoleon, the Congress of Vienna founded the German Confederation, a loose league of 39 sovereign states. The appointment of the Emperor of Austria as the permanent president reflected the Congress' rejection of Prussia's rising influence. This agreement within Restoration politics partly led to the rise of liberal movements, followed by new measures of repression by Austrian statesman Clemens von Metternich. The Zollverein, a tariff union, furthers economic unity in light of revolutionary movements in Europe. Intellectuals and commoners started the revolutions of 1848 in the German states, raising the German question. King Frederick William IV of Prussia was offered the title of emperor, but with the loss of power, he rejected the crown and the proposed constitution, a temporary setback for the movement. And we continue on 1st of August 1919, President Friedrich Ebert signed the democratic Weimar Constitution. In the subsequent struggle for power, communists seized power in Bavaria, but conservative elements elsewhere attempted to overthrow the republic in the Cat puts street fighting in the major industrial center, the occupation of the Ruhr by Belgian and French troops, and a period of hyperinflation followed. A debt restructuring plan and the creation of new currency in 1924 ushered in the Golden Twenties, an era of artistic innovation and liberal cultural life. After Nazi Germany surrendered, the Allies partitioned Berlin and Germany's remaining territory into 4 occupation zones. The western sectors controlled by France, the United Kingdom, and the United States were merged on 23rd of May 1949 to form the Federal Republic of Germany. On 2nd October 1949, the Soviet zone became the German Democratic Republic. Deutsche Demokratische Republik, they called that one. They were informally known as West Germany and East Germany. East Germany selected East Berlin as its capital, while West Germany chose Bonn as a provisional capital to emphasize its stance that the two-state solution was temporary. That's amazing. It's a story about Germany, and we are going to the next. United Germany was considered to enlarge continuation of West Germany, so it retains its memberships in international organizations. Based on the Berlin or Bonn Act 1994, Berlin again became the capital of Germany, while Bonn obtained the unique status of Bundesstadt or federal city, retaining some federal ministries. The relocation of the government was completed in 1999, and modernization of the East German economy was scheduled to last until 2019. Okay, we are talking about economy now. Germany has a social market economy with a highly skilled labor force, a low level of corruption, and a high level of innovation. It is the world's third largest exporter and third largest importer of goods, and has the largest economy in Europe, which is also the world's fourth largest economy by nominal GDP and the fifth largest by PPP. Its GDP per capita measured in purchasing power standards amount to 121% of the EU27 average 100%. The service sector contributes approximately 69% of the total GDP, industry 31% and agriculture 1% as of 2017. The unemployment rate published by Eurostat amounted to 3.2% as of January 2020, which is the fourth lowest in the EU. Germany is part of the European single market, which represents more than 450 million consumers. In 2017, the country accounted for 28% of the Eurozone economy according to the International Monetary Fund. Germany introduced the common European currency, the euro, in 2002. Its monetary policy is set by the European Central Bank, which is headquartered in Frankfurt. Being home to the modern car, the automotive industry in Germany is regarded as one of the most competitive and innovative in the world, and is the fourth largest by production. The top 10 exports of Germany are vehicles, machinery, chemical goods, electronic products, electrical equipment, pharmaceuticals, transport equipment, basic metal, food products, and rubber and plastics. And of the world's 500 largest stock market listed companies measured by revenue in 2019, the Fortune Global 520 are headquartered in Germany. Major Germany-based companies are included in the DAX or the DEX, the German stock market index, which is operated by Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Well-known international brands included Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Volkswagen, Audi, Siemens, Allianz, Adidas, Porsche, Bose, and Deutsche Telekom. Berlin is a hub for startup companies and has become the leading location for venture capital funded funds in the European Union. Germany is recognized for its large portion of specialist small and medium enterprises, known as the Mittelstand model. These companies represent 48% global market leaders in their segments, labeled hidden champions. Research and development efforts form an integral part of the German economy. In 2018, Germany ranks fourth globally in terms of number of science and engineering research papers published. Germany was ranked 9th in the Global Innovation Index in 2019 and 2020, and 10th in 2021. Research institutions in Germany include the Max Planck Society, the Helmholtz Association, and the Fraunhofer Society and the Leibniz Association. Germany is the largest contributor to the European Space Agency. Okay, next we talk about education. Responsibility for educational supervision in Germany is primarily organized within the individual states. Optional kindergarten education is provided for all children between 3 and 6 years, all after which school attendance is compulsory for at least 9 years depending on the state. Primary education usually lasts for 4 to 6 years. Secondary schooling is divided into tracks based on whether students pursue academic or vocational education. A system of apprenticeships called dual Ausbildung leads to a skills qualification which is almost comparable to an academic degree. It allows students in vocational training to learn in a company as well as in the state-run trade school. This model is well regarded and reproduced all around the world. Most of the German universities are public institutions, and students traditionally study without fee payment. Wow. The general requirement for attending university is the Abitur. According to an OECD report in 2014, Germany is the world's third leading destination for international study. The established universities in Germany include some of the oldest in the world, with Heidelberg University, that's established in 1386, being the oldest. The Humboldt University of Berlin, founded in 1810 by the liberal educational reformer Wilhelm von Humboldt, became the academic model for many Western universities. In the contemporary era, Germany has developed 11 universities of excellence. Okay, that's amazing of Germany. Culture in German states has been shaped by major intellectual and popular currents in Europe, both religious and secular. Historically, Germany has been called Das Land der Dichter, on Denker. That means is the land of poets and thinkers. Wow. Because of the major role in scientists, writers, and philosophers have played in the development of Western thought. A global opinion poll for the BBC reveals that Germany is recognized for having the most positive influence in the world in 2013 and 2014. Germany is well known for successful festival traditions as the Oktoberfest and Christmas customs, which include Advent wreaths, Christmas pageants, Christmas trees, stolen cakes, and other practices. UNESCO inscribes 41 properties in Germany on the World Heritage List. There are a number of public holidays in Germany determined by each state. 3 of October has been a national day of Germany since 1990, celebrated as the Tag der Deutschen Einheit, Germany Unity Day. Okay, just it. I think it's enough for explain about Germany. Thank you for watching. See you soon in another video. Bye.